Hello and welcome back to Ickham Road. Just to go through a bit of a breakdown of the December update on the layout. So we've been very busy, as you probably recently watched. Is the housing scene in the corner. It's now all sorted out and all set out with the new fence that leads into the tunnel, and then all the way around here. As we were watching the other day, not a lot's happened at the top. We've got to put a bit more scenery in the up by the trees and on the hill there. Maybe some animals, I don't know, I haven't really decided exactly on that there. And then this obviously needs to be finished off, and the ballasting needs to be sort of darkened a little bit, because it was never that clean back in the sort of era that this is all set, or in any era really. They're always looking very grubby and dirty, so that just needs to be weathered and finished off. Continuing down onto the station, I also have the arches that need to be finished and raised up slightly, so I'm going to lift them up a little bit just to hide more of the track, and the actual section at the back is going to be shrunk to make more space here for the station. And I said in a previous update of a possible siding running down over the back behind the platform there. All of the engines sat there, not up to a lot at the moment, but plenty of different rolling stock. Looks like my son's been playing with them as they're all upside down. It's any trouble when you go to work that people keep playing with them, but that's good. He's enjoying himself, which is what it's about. On the far side, there's still nothing been done on the raised section. I will be working my way round onto this section, probably one of the last bits of the section I'll do. And obviously the potential of either a shunting area or something here. And I'm also starting to notice that I've got nowhere to store all my trains and rolling stock, so there's potential of a track running underneath this section here, and having about 8 maybe 9 sidings underneath that they can all be stored on a point system that I can then open up when I want to. But yes, this area is going to be probably the next area to work along from after the station and get this all finished off. Trying to work out exactly what to do with this bit here, whether I cover it or turn this into some sort of I don't know, some bridge scene of some sort. So any suggestions would be really quite useful, and then obviously a bit more scenery to be done in the corner over there. So but that's where we are. I'm quite happy with the how it's gone, especially this area. It's really starting to look like a scene. I did just read one of the comments that someone's just put on about making the grass maybe a bit dirtier, or something, putting some trees or something in there too, or bush, to sort of break up the greenness, because there's quite a lot of green, and as we all know, they're never perfectly green. They're not cricket pitch styles. And I'm also still thinking about the steps coming down here, quite possibly still going to have the steps here, and maybe a station building, I think, or there now rather than shops, because the idea is to bring some track across here to link up to go round to the sidings at the other end, because I've taken the point out that was underneath all of this, sort of in there, which would become a bit of a nightmare to actually deal with or control, or if there's any problems with the points or any derailings, then there's obviously an issue that I can't get to it very easily underneath. So because originally it was going to come out here, the track was going to come out here and run along the side down below the top level into the sort of yard area, but yeah. And I'll just add a little play with my son's N gauge that's just set up there. I don't know if I'll turn it into some sort of narrow gauge railway. Possible 009 seems to be quite the thing to do at the moment, so maybe that's an option, or get something to go along on the tracks there. There's the latest purchase. I think it's a 2p class. It was a spur of the buy on eBay, which cost me about £10 or £15 plus postage, which I thought was quite good, and it is actually the smoothest running engine that I've got, which other than the brand new trains, but yeah, it runs really well, as I'll show you in a minute. But yes, so still plenty to do. Thank you all for subscribing. There's been quite a lot of people subscribe recently for this, and all I can say is thank you very much, and I'm going to keep the videos going, so hopefully you'll keep watching, and we'll just see how things go. But I'm very happy with it all, and I'm thoroughly enjoying doing it on the chance that I do get to work on the railway. It seems to be less and less these days, but it's amazing. Lockdown seems to be busier than it is if I was actually at work. So yeah, but that's how it is. But yeah, we'll run a few trains, and I'll say thank you very much, and for watching and subscribing, and keep those comments coming, and I will see you all in the new year, hopefully. You have a lovely weekend. Thank you. Goodbye.